Hello, Dot Hackers. Today we'll be looking at Chapter 2 of Dothack Collector Begins. For those of you who don't know, you can go to the link below here at Bandai Namco Entertainment.Asia News Hack G Begins. Chapter 1 we already read last time, and this is Chapter 2. Chapter 2 is called Despair. Art is by Itsuki Hoshi, and the story is by Masayuki Yano. This is part of the Dothack Sign era, and Chapter 2 is called Despair, as I said before. Be reminded that the square bubbles are Haseo in the present talking about his past, and any rounded bubbles are what the character's actually saying. So here we are, Dothack Sign, Chapter 2, Despair. Haseo says, non-standard player, one who can't log out. They say the player's not at a computer, that they're actually in a coma at a hospital. It's like an urban legend. So right here we see Tsukasa falling upside down, and in the middle we see Tsukasa in real life, hooked up to an oxygen mask. And at the bottom, boom, this is Haseo, back when he was called Sora, teleporting in. But Tsukasa's present, and the pain he feels lend credence to an old rumor in the world, the Key of the Twilight. This is Sora from the back, looking at the Holy Grants Cathedral over at the Hidden Forbidden Holy Grounds field. And then Sora says, the ultimate item, one that grants its owner any wish. Kind of a big leap to put it in that same category, but just because it's off spec. But it's all real fun, so no biggie. As Sora opens the doors to the Holy Grants Cathedral, and there we see Tsukasa in the game, standing against the altar. And Sora says, Tsukasa, there you are, of all places to find you. You know, your friends are searching for this legendary item for you. You sure should be hanging out around here. Tsukasa not responding, looking down, and then Sora stabs the altar. Being ignored riles me, you know. At least say something. Looks like Sora's scolding down upon Tsukasa there. And I believe this is Sora's sign, and says, ha! And we have a lot of onomatopoeia here. Wham, swing, wham, wham. What's it feel like dying here? Come on, tell me. It hurts, doesn't it? Or hey, wanna try dying instead? Tell me, Tsukasa. And then at the bottom we see Tsukasa in the altar all scratched up. Man, what a bore. No point hanging out with broken toys. Catch you later. The fallout from being off spec. Guess he's done for now. Creak. And the door closes at the cathedral. But it much more curious about the Key of the Twilight. If it really exists, maybe I could take it for myself, huh? The legendary Key of the Twilight. Like it or not, we're being dragged into the vortex of its tale, Tsukasa and me. And that ends Chapter 2. Be reminded that every week, every Thursday, that will be a new chapter for Dothack GU Begins. This is a online webcomic. You can find over on the Bandai Namco Asia page, it broken down by chapters. The Japanese version, I don't believe I've ever seen on an actual web page. It has been posted on the official Twitter accounts for Dothack. So you have the Japanese on Twitter, you have the English over on the Bandai Namco Asia page, and there's also a version available you can get on the American page. However, that version, you have to sign up, which is kind of a bum. You sign up for a newsletter, so you have to give them your email, and they will email you a copy of Chapter 1. So I don't recommend that option. I recommend sticking with the Bandai Namco East Asia version. That way you can see the pictures yourself if you're watching this in English. So let's see that real quick. So it looks like this. If you were to go to Bandai Namco Entertainment.com, landing Hack GU Begins manga, and then you get this little brief description of what it is, And down below, they want you to give them your first name, last name, and email address to receive a copy of the manga. But again, this is just Volume 1. I don't know if Volume 2, 3, and so forth will be emailed to you on this newsletter. I believe it's just their basic newsletter, so you can try that if you want. But I still strongly recommend the Bandai Namco Entertainment.Asia webpage instead, which is where we've been looking at this one. So tell me what you think of Chapter 2. Leave your comments down below. If you like this video, hit like, subscribe to our channel, and please join our Dothack Discord, and thank you for watching.